Alright, alright, alright. We are live. We are live. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Living Ice is gonna get tested a bunch today. Oh, let's see. Accessories. Can I get? Let's see. Which Americans? Where can I buy these from? Where's this guy? It's a Gota. That's gross. Let's get the game fired up. got some drops. Okay. Living guys. Not thrilled with the random encounters. That's so ass. It's fine. So. Okay, let's try this again.
Mark!
Okay, here we go. Now, I do have Barricadus and the level 5 magic rings. Alright, so let's see, what was that strategy that you were cooking? Who is the most healthy? Mac does. As does Ming. Do we want this first round just to be preparation? Could do that. Is this the automatic formation? I wonder if you can swap Ming to the front of the formation prior to the battle starting, or is the game just going to default to this? Something worth looking into. So Ming and Mac honestly should be in the front. Jansen, you are going to cast ground. Ming, you are going to also cast ground. No. You are going to cover. So Jansen's. So his ground is 413 right now. Okay, turn 2. Put the formation like so. It's still Jansen. Like for him to continue going around. You can start casting back. You can yeah, barricade is Jansen, and then you, Mac, are going to mind me. Ming's regular. 421, doesn't really matter, something like that. Cast it on herself. Maybe. Jansen. Let's do that. No? Oh god. Yeah, I'm just kind of like... Because I like Cook just being a straight support character during this fight. Because give her the level 5 earrings, and then just have her barricade us and cover whoever. So it's Grounda again. Ming does Grounda again. I'm not keeping track of the damage because I'm bad at the game. I mean, I guess... Yeah, Ming can just barricade us. Are we saying barricade is could be good if there's only one person in the front? Because I'm kind of okay with having the 2 highest health people, which in most cases is going to be Mac and Ming, being in the front, be GC, and just have them tank everything, and just ensure that Cook can attack, potentially, or you just ensure they're always covered. And then boom, all Aquera does just about nothing. Barricade is switching the frontliners. Okay, well, I might as well just keep rolling with this. And then what is Mac going to do in this situation? Okay, Jansen already has Mind Up, as does Ming. Cook, I mean, is just there. Mac is doing what? Because Mac is casting Mind Up, which I think I like this idea, but I don't know how much the ground damage is going to be. Well, that's one thing I kind of try to think about. It's like, the game automatically has Jansen and Mac in the front, but I wonder if you put Ming in the if you swap Ming to the front beforehand, she will be in the front instead of Jansen. It's just a little bit of extra health in the front. If it doesn't matter, then the formation change is probably useless. Because 480 versus 510. Formation change beforehand. So you can't. So putting Ming in the front would contribute to this fight. And it keeps it for it. That's good. I mean, is Mac just gonna start gambling at this point? Because Minded does nothing for gambling, if I recall correctly. Because gamble is just its own thing, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Because what else? Because again, what else would Mac be doing? Hell, maybe toss Cook up in a mana herb so she can keep doing stuff. I don't know. I'll just have him gamble. $517, really? That's with Mindo. Seriously? Yeah, I don't know if I like that. And she's out of mana. Let me just... Yeah, you can... takes 2 turns to gamble? Oh no, it's because he got frostbitten. That's right. That's with mine and that's with mine. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss mine out the window. That just doesn't seem good at all. Combos. Well, I wouldn't combo because it shield us first turn every time. Did you buy another set of earrings? Or you can just cast the spell. Well, now I'm curious. Well, Cook can't do shit anyway. Whatever. You can gamble. How's this work? Well, Mac dies regardless. Okay. 5.4. I mean, it's 100 extra damage. No, casting Mind on Jansen's a mistake. Okay. And because I haven't been keeping track of my stuff. Yeah, I would never do this, but I'm just curious. How much does a ground spawn do? 783. Alright, just gonna... Just for science. Just for science. Okay. I guess just start chucking. Yeah, I just realized Ping died. Well, okay. That's fine. Dude, Discord is just making my face so not bright. There we go. Here we go. Some light on the subject. Okay. Just keep search glasses on? Yeah, about that, I sold them. So I can get the warm vest. Because, yeah, I had no money for warm vest. And I did the usual purchases that you would normally do at this point, so... Let's do that. Okay, so I don't like... So I told Minda I don't like. So what do we want to do first? Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured it was fine because most of the bosses at this point, you just go until they die. And then in this case, you just, yeah, I mean, calculator. I think that's fine. I mean, I wonder if the surge classes are technically optional in general. No, because you need to know Grogan's health, so you know when to spam bombs. You need to know certain busts a week to spam bombs. Or you could just use a calculator for everything. That could also be a thing. Just save time. Okay. Ming cast barricade us on Matt. I kind of want Ming to be doing that, to be casting ground at turn. Or do we just want round one to just be a pure protection round? I'm gonna calculate now that I think about it. Or actually, no, I'll just use my phone. I will just use my phone. I legitimately have a case of the Mondays. This day at work fried my brain. Sure, we can do that. Let me make sure. It's risky because I don't want my Discord duplicating the whole damn. Yeah, I'm just like, what? Alright, I am in. The Discord. I do want to check my stream just to make sure that I'm not echoing. I do want to check my stream just to make sure that I'm not echoing.
Hello?
Yes, do you hear me?
Hello?
You don't hear me, do you? Okay, you don't. You hear nothing. Come on. Check. Okay, how does that sound?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay. I don't know why I decided to swap my input again.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Great.
Let me actually turn you up quite a bit.
That's
right,
right,
talk.
you should turn me up.
Turn me up! Alright, go ahead. Talk.
Hello?
That's your normal speaking voice?
Uh, Normal enough, yeah.
Hmm.
I'm being be a little bit louder now.
You sound like you're echoing.
Sound like I'm echoing?
I wonder if
Not
that.
sure how I would be echoing because
Hmm.
boy. I think you have your stream open or something. Boy. Yeah. Everything started echoing, which was really freaky with this song. Yeah, the trick is to have separate audio channels for Discord and then your capture card. If you're talking, no one can hear you.
Because I have my mic muted. That's why. Ugh.
That's a good explanation. Solid. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
Did you hear anything about me having double Discord in my capture card?
No.
Having the same audio thing?
Anything you were saying the last minute. No.
Yeah, okay. So both my Discord and my capture card have the exact same audio bars except for when you talk. That's just weird.
Yeah, you should be using application audio for Discord, and then for your capture card, it should not be an application at all. It should be just going straight from the capture card source. So the capture card should have literally nothing to do with Discord at all. It should be its own separate audio channel.
Which it is. My capture card, I have Discord, and then I have desktop audio case for background music, which I have that currently turned off. Yeah. Okay. What I should do is probably pull up my stream on my phone, just to see if it sounds awful.
Sounds fine right now.
Okay, the music in the background's not doubling at all? Or you can't really tell?
Yeah, it's fine. Because I can hear myself and there's no echoing. Before it was echoing.
Yeah, okay.
But I think you opened your stream And if you do that, then it becomes a horror show because it recursively echoes on itself.
Yeah, I think I accidentally unmuted the stream because, yeah, the studio thing. You have chat right here, and then, yeah, to see if my stream's actually working. Alright, that should be muted at all times. Still a novice at these things.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole production thing. Don't worry about it. Right. Yeah, so this fight just kind of sucks because, like, the most optimal thing, as per usual, is just gamble really hard, but that's, like, very dangerous.
Yes.
It's very dangerous. Even on New Game Plus, it's dangerous because I don't go and pick up the water charm.
Uh-huh.
So, though, I don't know. Kind of depends on how you think of things and how you want to spend your time. But
well, it's also good to know that if you formation change prior, it's Ming in front. So that's actually something to keep note of.
Yes, whenever if for some ungodly reason you put Cook, you decided to formation change the kids, you could put Cook in the front for the fight. I don't know why you would.
No, she has too little health.
Yeah. So, point being, yes, you can formation change and then it'll affect this fight.
Honestly,
I don't think there's any fights where you are forced into a certain, like, formation, like, where...
Except for the final sequence, I think. Well, I guess hypothetically you could have the magicians in the front, but whatever.
Yes. I think if you decided, I don't know. That is a bit weird. I've never tested that because it's not relevant, right? Like, I don't care as long as the magicians are in the back. It really doesn't matter because they all have persistence anyways.
Honestly, I think the strat should be, it's like, between Ming and Jansen, whoever has higher health should be in the front, period.
Yes, I would agree with that.
And that could theoretically vary depending on unlucky deaths.
Depends on the level. Yeah, it depends on your leveling. I think usually they are this. Excuse me. If I'm gonna look at the level curve. So I think it's because Jansen died earlier for you. So what level is he right now?
I have no idea. I'm in the middle of the battle right now.
Okay. What's his max HP?
480.
480. Okay. So that'll tell you. So he's level 21.
And Ming is 510.
Yeah. So if Jansen gets to 510, if he gets to level 22, he's also 510, and then it doesn't make a difference. And at that point, you do want Jansen in the front, because if anyone is going to die, you want it to be Jansen. You don't want Ming dying here.
Yeah, because Ming does more magic damage.
Ming does more magic damage. It's better for her to live, period, because then she gets more levels, she gets more HP. Sadly, she's not going to get like a boost to her magic attack until level 29. And
does that even happen during this run?
Not with this route, because it's pointless. That was
right. Magic means nothing after Arthosaurus, to be honest.
Yep. Well, you still cast with Sarah, but your physical damage is so good with the end game weapons and the level 2 rings that it's not relevant. But see, the mistake everyone was making is because they were underrating physical damage, which was weird because, like, at the end of the game, there's this cognitive dissonance of like, okay, we need to go buy swords at the end of the game because this does a lot of damage, but no one thought, wait a minute, maybe we should be using weapons in Disc 4, period. So that's why Tolton doesn't, like, they don't put, before, they were putting Tolton in for the tank fight, even though he hits like a truck. Like, it doesn't make sense, but, you know, that is what it is. And then, at that point, you just keep Tolton in the party because, one, it reduces formation changes, which saves time, and two, him getting levels is beneficial because then he hits harder. He hits harder. The more levels he gets, the better his damage. And then three, like, you can still get good results with Tolton. Ming is not, you know, if you're going to choose between Ming and Sarah, you choose Sarah every time because she just does more damage. Ming is basically just like off-brand Sarah. Unfortunately. Even with the New Game Plus route, like, she is slightly off-brand Sarah. It's not horribly different, but, you know, she still does less damage. Not by that much, though. At level 50, Sarah does 859 attack damage, magic attack, and Ming does 813. It's 40 damage, but, you know, 40 damage is 40 damage. Yeah, so as far as this, like, Minda thing that you were talking about,
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think it gives enough extra.
well, how many? Well, the question is, how many turns does this fight usually take? How many times do you actually attack?
4 if everything goes well. I think
4 turns.
maybe 5.
Because
Shield is attack, all Aquarius, and if you survive, you just spam bombs. Maybe a 5th if things get weird, which they usually do.
right, so like, the reason why I think you should use Minda for Dinozaro is the fight can take that long, and Sarah just attacks the whole time. She just attacks. Like, I don't ever want Sarah doing anything else besides casting Flare Up. So when you cast Minda, you're assuming 2 things, right? 1, that character is just attacking all the time, and 2, their attack is always going to be ground up, right? You're not casting Gamble, because Gamble has no effect on Minda. So if those 2 things aren't true, you probably should not Gamble. Or, excuse me, you shouldn't Minda. Does that make sense? And also, it's not the opportunity cost of the character who's casting the attack. It's the opportunity cost of the character who's casting Minda. So, like, let's say it's Cook casting Minda on Ming. Cook does 300 damage with a ground up. So, if Ming attacks, if Ming casts ground up 4 times, then you gained 100 damage over Cook casting ground up that turn. You feel me?
And this is without Minda or with Minda? I'm sorry. I was trying to listen and play at the same time.
Well, I guess it depends. You know, the damage is a range, but so it depends on how much damage Cook does. Like, I think she can get up to almost 400. So, like, let's say Cook does the least magic damage. I think out of the party here.
Just straight ground up, yes. I haven't tested trying ground up with the Mac.
Mac, well, he should be level 19 here. I think he's level 19.
He has 550 health.
Okay, yeah, he's level 19. So he has 278 magic attack, and Cook has 258. So Mac actually hits, like, Mac actually hits harder with Grounda than his sister, but the issue is one, he just has gamble innately, so that's cheap, and two, his gambles are going to be a higher over on average will be higher because he's a higher level. Um, but so she has the least. She does the least amount of damage. So if you're gonna have anyone doing like support stuff, it's her because she doesn't do as much damage as the other three party members. That's why you want her doing cover or barricadus or power drink, any of that stuff, and then you want your other characters. Yeah, if you don't have search glasses for this fight, you absolutely need to use a calculator. It's like non-negotiable, or else you'll fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm just tried this one day.
This is not. I will. I totally get that. This to me. So like the one time I did a New Game Plus run, I did it later in the day, and by the end I was so done. This is such a hard game to like come to at the end of a day because it's
Oh, playing
a lot
casually,
of
no problem, but like trying to actually focus.
yes,
Oh my
it's very
gosh!
different. When
Thank
you're
God,
not
I get a half day on Friday, and then I get 2 weeks off starting next week.
nice.
Like I need that shit so bad.
When you're playing casually, you're not you're not so underleveled, and you don't have to worry about like going fast. So
Yeah, fuck this fight regardless, and even during a casual playthrough.
yeah, I mean, if Mac is really high level, then it's super simple. But yeah, he just beats the shit out of it, and you dispel
Cast
shield.
Gamble, cast a spell, power drink Mac, and just give Mac a planet ring, and then he just dude he destroys this thing with a planet ring and a power drink.
Well, that's exactly what I'm. That's part of what I'm thinking.
You're
Is
thinking about a planet ring because
I don't know necessarily the planet ring, but can you build a planet ring at this point?
if you have the materials, yes, you can. Because I'm pretty sure well, it's according to True Achievements, and then of course I did it in my 100% guide. You want to give Kyle a planet ring, and then you take it off and then give it to Max, so he just runs through Living Ice, and then he just runs through Ice Magic Beast. Everybody else defends. You just cover him, and then he just goes crazy.
I don't think. I mean, planet ring. I don't think is. I don't know if that's possible in the run without like either farming or maybe some.
Or is it a ground? Or is it just a level 2 ground ring?
I think you could. I think at this point you. Well, actually, I don't know because Planet Ring is a complex ring. I don't know if the ring builder, like, you could actually build Planet Ring at this point. But
You can
the
with
Earth.
the level 2 trace. Because
Oh, okay.
specifically in Goatsa, you can.
Okay. Okay.
Because you're supposed to do it right before the party splits. Or at least that's what the 100% guide says. Let me go to the rings. Because if the planet ring is just like Earth magic or something.
You need 7 nutrition of the Earth. That's what you need. 7 nutrition of the Earth. And not from any farming. It has to be only from pickups or from shops. No other option. The first time you can get 4 nutrition of the Earth in Lowtown. Okay, so you can get 4 there.
Yeah, this is a huge ring if you can get it.
The Earth ring?
Oh, the Earth ring. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're referring to. What ring you're referring
I
to?
was thinking about the planet ring, but it's okay.
Oh yeah,
Go
yeah.
on.
I mean,
Go on.
yes, those rings are great. I don't know if like we could build one, but I would rather not because it's a bit of an investment. We're already spending more. We're spending money on rings from Hacker and such. But can you see? You can get nutrition of the earth at the refugee camp. Oh, you can get them at the sewer shop. Okay, so you could build. It is possible. You could build a. Wait, is the no? The sewer shop is after this, right? Do you go to the sewer? I think you go to the sewer shop after this. So yeah, you can't get that ring. You could have it for Ice Magic Beast. You can't have it for
Living ice.
Living. You can have it for Living Ice. Um, you can build a Earth and Damage Up ring. That's possible. Um, I would probably default to just comboing because attacks can miss. So I'd rather just, you know, unless the damage increase is so high that like
I think a
you
lot
do
of the
it.
appeal for the planet ring was the crit damage,
Right.
and then
Well,
the ground damage for ice magic beast,
yeah. I
plus the
mean,
crit.
so like here's part of the whole thing, right? You could make a the earth up damage up.
Ice magic beast. How much damage does an Earth level 2 ring do at that point in the game? Could it work? Just the Earth level 1. But then, are we gonna want a better discus for him? For Mac, just as basic. The circular dance discus is a massive increase if we decide to pick that up. Yes. Hmm. Yeah, that discus is pretty good. You have Ming to hard carry the fight, to be honest. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I could, I could test that. I could test just getting the spell, see how much damage a combo does regular, and see how much combo does with a circular dance discus. It could make a huge difference. And if it's as much damage or more consistent or more damage than a gamble, might be something to work to consistency.
Usually you'll miss like one combo hit during Dino at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Missing two in the same combo is unlikely. But, bad luck.
I'm honestly down to pick that up and put a different save.
I think it takes it's not that big of a detour. It's
No,
like,
just
I don't know,
a
it's
couple
like 10
seconds.
seconds or something. It's
And
not
if it
that
don't,
bad.
and if it would help make living ice less scary, I am okay with that. It's better to
Yes,
lose a
you
couple
could,
seconds than party wipe. Because if
yes,
we can like
you could
guarantee
use
no
that
party
for
wipes or
both.
living ice, we're golden.
You could potentially use that for two bosses.
Ooh, chilly. Dang, what's the temperature going to be tonight? Oh my gosh, it's going to be in the freaking 20s. Okay. Let me put on a jacket.
Let's see, where is this? Okay.
All right. Let's see. Where can I go? Um, do I have a save at that point or no?
You would need a save either right when you get to Ura, um, or if you have a save for when the kids are alone at the train station.
Give me,
If you
give me,
don't,
give me Goatsa.
yes, I think it's called Goatsa Waiting Room. I mean, you'll know
I
the
don't
save
have it.
because it's
Rebound train. That's City of Saman.
yeah. You need to do Dinosauro again, which is not that big of a deal.
What's is fun? I can always use to practice.
Yep. Yep. The other thing which I mentioned in the Discord was you could have Mac be in more fights. Like you could have him be in the
Oh my gosh,
Dinosauro fight to
you
get
can't
him.
see me at all. Here we go.
It's very dark in your room.
Yeah, I don't have a ring light on my webcam. I probably should have something.
Just if you just have like a desk lamp, that is fine.
Oh, it's just right in my damn eyes, but yeah.
Or a ceiling light. Does your room not have any lights?
Oh, it does. I just don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I probably should have my ceiling light on during streams at night or early morning.
Yes.
Okay, I need to pull up your guide because I just still don't quite remember.
This is like the one boss fight like I could make a video guide for because it's so complicated. This fight is so complicated and so confusing, and some of it is just you like what do you think is going to give you the best outcome? Because once he's done like his first headbutt tail crush, what happens after that is completely random. He could like bind voice again, he could stomp twice, like it's super unpredictable. The start of the fight isn't so bad, like that's not so bad, but like after the first headbutt tail crush, you have no idea. So when you like asked me a question the other day, like should I heal Kime? Should I throw a bomb? Like what should I do? And I'm like, use your judgment. I'm not sure. It kind of depends, right? Because like maybe it's better if Kime is going to die, like let him die.
Yeah, just set a
and
bomb
just do
on the way
damage.
out. Yeah.
And he'll ideally stand back up and then get the level, right?
Yep.
Or I mean, if the most important thing is if it's possible, you keep the cover up on Kime. If the cover is dropped, which it can happen even when you get bind voice first turn, it can happen that headbutt does enough damage that it goes through his cover, which is great because then you can cast cover again on him. The bind voice start is kind of bad because
This is bad
it
too.
means. Yep, this is bad too. As long as, I mean, it's not as bad if Seth doesn't get comboed or countered. Okay, so it's not as bad. Countered Seth sucks because like you're wasting more turns healing. Thankfully, it doesn't completely ruin the fight because of how the GC mechanic works.
Okay, let's make the one. She's going to percent. Johnson's going to damage. He's not going to. Okay. And Seth is going to put herself. And I forgot to change her sword.
Yeah, you change your sword and switch positions.
It's always good to practice Dino Zero.
This is part of the reason why, if you look at my videos, I put Seth in the second position. Because then it's easier to swap their swords if I fuck up. You know what I mean? Because now, if you want to swap these swords, you have to go through every character, go to Seth. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So yeah, if you do this, you have to just defend. Get to Kime, or get to Seth, switch the sword, then actually do your turns, I guess. Or does it remember it? still have never seen it not do tail crush after a stomp at the start of the fight. If that ever happens to you, make note of it. Because I have not seen it happen yet. For some, like Ragnas mentioned it in his run. I was like, oh man, that can happen, but it has never happened to me. It always is. If you get stomped turn 1, then he does tail crush. So I don't know what the hell that's about. I don't know if that's just him like oh, what's the absolute worst case scenario, but I've never seen that happen. Okay, so Seth's cover is blown. So you want to cover with her. Or cover her.
What did she do?
Also, did you understand that whole thing I was saying about like the Jansen Ming casting deal?
Explain it again. I might remember. I might not.
So you want to be careful about how many times like Jansen is casting cover, because he has less mana than Ming, and you don't want to lose You don't want to lose too much mana with Jansen, or else he could end up in the fight like all he can do is cast Force, so he'll do less damage. So
okay, I don't think I heard that, but okay, that sounds.
That was one of the things. That's one of the things that was written in that giant ass text box. It's a little detail, but like.
I must not. I don't think I got that far. Hang on. In the hypothetical living eye strategy?
No. In my
like the super
guide.
Oh.
No.
Make sure Jansen doesn't lose too much MP from support gas. Okay, distribute the support between Ming and Jansen. Okay. Yes. Funny story. So, did you ever have a teacher in school that like tells you, hey kids, remember to read the instructions, and one of the instructions on the exam was hidden within a long paragraph? It said, write your name on the paper, draw a smiley face, and turn it in, you get 100. I just ended up taking the entire exam, got an A, but I didn't get the 100 because I didn't read the instructions. It's kind of the same deal.
Well, getting a 98 is still good.
Yeah, and I actually just took the time to do the test. Only in 4th grade. Okay, what is the point?
There's always the case that if you don't want to read the instructions, you could just run New Game Plus. You still can screw yourself in New Game Plus, of course, but it's less likely. Really, the only time, like, you don't ever really screw yourself over in this run. You can just lose a lot of time because then you need to, like, go grind for SP.
I'm not sure what to do in this scenario. I mean,
I would heal Seth, I guess. Give her a tank or healing herb?
I should have a tank. I do not. No.
Oh, then she should just throw bombs, I guess, or healing herb yourself. This is
If she gets
definitely
crushed, it's
the
over.
No, she's. If you cover her last turn, she's not gonna die from a crush.
Did I cover? Oh my, dude, my brain is so damn fried. Yeah, it's the coldest it's been in South Carolina in a while. Like 19 degrees this morning was pretty rough for what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty atypical.
Yeah.
Though I know there's a big cold front.
They do
in the
blast.
US,
They
so.
do blast the hell out of the heat in the warehouse that I work in, but even still, if someone opens a roll-up door, it's pretty bad.
Well, you can kill them now.
Yeah, I think that's the amount of help. Yeah, it's 3,000 or less, right?
If you throw 2 bombs and
Just flare with
Cast.
everybody else, whatever.
flare with everybody else, it'll be 3,000 damage. If you can avoid it, I would not just throw bombs the whole way, because then you are... Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're doing, like, there's no reason to do that with your casters. Right? Like, your casters are going to do more damage than the bomb. The only reason to do that is as a desperation play. Meaning, like, your characters are nearly dead and it could do anything. And then it, like, could stop you and kill you. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a final turn move. But, like, your characters were all healthy. You had all barricade up. So, like, why waste your money that way? You know what I mean?
Those are good things to think about.
That is the fight that, like, it's just really tough. That fight, there's so many little details going on. I think it's the most complicated fight in the game. Yeah, I'd say so. It's the most complicated fight in the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna think. I think by far, because it's the most random. Well, living nice, but most of the time does shield his first turn, but I think in one of my previous runs as recently, I think it actually did a single attack first turn.
It can either shield us or the first 2 turns are predictable. It either shield us then attacks, or it attacks then shield us.
Yeah.
That's always the case.
But what sucks is that you don't want to pre-cast a spell in any size of attack. It's like, well, fuck, you know.
That's why I don't gamble my first turn. Personally, I don't gamble because I don't want my well, I gamble with, I guess that's not true. I do gamble with Mac because
What else could you do?
that's what I do on New Game. Well, that's the whole point of this. if he combos, he can't be delayed. Combo always happens, unless he dies. Right?
What is this? That's a secret. What is this?
Those jars are worthless.
What's things? That's
Yeah. There's some stuff in Lowtown that's alright. Can you go to the shops in Midtown?
Oh yeah, I think that's part of the route, the normal route.
No, it's not.
No?
When you went there, I don't know why you were going there. No. You don't go to the shop. There's no reason to go to by the current route, right? There's no reason to go here, but I wanted to check that there weren't any components that were missing. Because if there are ring components here that the wiki does not note, then it is worth going here potentially.
What the hell was I doing? I mean,
I don't know. We shop at the train station. We don't shop here because the train
Oh,
station shop is on the way.
well, that makes sense. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me make that change in my notes. I mean, let me just make sure that it doesn't shop. And I'm like, which one? Oh, this shop right here. I'm like, oh, no. Okay,
No.
back to the drawing board.
No.
Yeah, okay, like in train station. Wait.
The Kessel. So the one reason why you would come in that, like I said, that's just based off of what the old route was, right? There is a reason to come in here potentially, and that's to get Barricadus or Shieldus if you didn't buy it on the boat. So there is that, right?
Make sure there's
Um,
that's just not helpful. I think so. I was imagining. It's
that, you buy a worm vest.
Right.
At least I think you should buy a worm vest. I don't know why people weren't buying worm vest.
Is level 5 spirit magic useful at all? Let me just check the wiki again. I mean,
Most of the spirit magic is kind of trash.
I just want to know if there's anything like potentially interesting.
You can get virus. It's a bit of a detour, but you could get virus.
Powerus and
And
Mindus.
I don't know if you're gonna. I don't think that's gonna work because he needs to be a certain level to learn it. I don't think by just having it you're going to have access to that.
Hang on, let me see. It's a default spell from Mac. What about Mindus? Also a
That's
default
also a default spell.
Well, Ugh.
I would make a save before you buy anything to test anything, is what I would say to you.
Where would I save? Well,
There's-
don't buy any. Well, this is going to be the same stuff in the train station, yes? Or is it only Barricadus
No.
that's in here?
No, it's not entirely the same.
I know Barricadus and Shieldus are in the train station. Because that's the...
They are at the train station?
Yes, because that is the
Okay.
very final time that you can buy those two spells, or else it's impossible to 100% the game.
Okay. So this is exactly what I mean. Like, the wiki is sometimes wrong. It doesn't say that you can... I don't think it indicates that. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
indicate that in my guide, because you're like, hey guys, you gotta buy them in the boat before experimental staff. Alright guys, you can buy them right here in Gotha. Hey, this is the very last time you can buy these spells.
Okay. Right. Well, before you like spend 2 Gs to see if
Something
'cause
works.
if
We'll
something
just-
works.
We'll just save in the waiting room, because
Yes.
there's no combat regardless in this area. Actually, what else is there in here? Is there anything else interesting that's fun? I don't care. Chakra arm? That's a lot of cheddar, man.
No, you're not spending money on that. The other discus does more damage, I think.
Actually, what ring components do we have?
That's the question. Is the ring components correct?
So what do we want to look at?
Okay, so he has Beast-Hide Rasp, which is interesting. Gutsy Cloth is for the level 2 crit ring, so that's cool. I don't think that needle matters. Do they have like nutrients?
Nutrition of the earth?
Okay, they have nutrition of the earth.
Yes.
Okay. So that means that's huge, actually.
What do we need? 7 of those, I think. For the earth ring.
Oh, that's crazy. This is exactly why I said this, because sometimes the wiki is a bit off. I don't think it necessarily said that you could get this here. You can get some nutrients of the earth somewhere. Yeah, you can get some in Lowtown. So you can get 4 of them. You don't need to buy 7. You could get 3.
Now the question is, where the hell are the where are they? Oh, we can go take a look. Alright. Take a look right now. Yeah, it's the healing tank.
This is exactly what I mean. Maybe we want to go to that shop. Maybe. It would be a detour, but if it has enough goodies, maybe. Making a level 2 Earth Ring could be good.
Alright, what is this? It's a laser green over here. What's here? What is this? There they are. Okay, so that's where that pile is. What else? I think that's
There's 500. There's 500 Gs by the elevator.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yep.
Is this convenient enough? Let's go right here. Cuts. It's like King of Goats goes in the elevator. Just come right here. Come right back. And then
it's not great, but it's not horrible. It's not. It wouldn't be.
Mississippi 3, Mississippi 4, Mississippi 5, Mississippi 6, Mississippi 12 seconds.
Yeah.
But what would you? But is the extra 500 gold worth it? What's this? A mint powder? Who cares?
Not useful.
What does a mint powder do?
Recover
someone from speed, so it's smelling salts.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, like, you always have chime anyway, so
is smelling really salts is that a Final Fantasy thing? I wonder.
It's a real life thing.
Well, no, I know that, but it's like I wonder if they didn't call them smelling salts because that's a Final Fantasy thing. I'm actually gonna look that up just for shits and giggles. Nope. Okay. I thought for like certain reasons that we wouldn't be able to use that. Anyway.
No, I can tell. Yeah. So
what's the best way? So what would be the best way to grab them? So you would obviously do this after the party splits.
Yes.
So do you go this way? Or would it just go across
this is basically what it is. You either make a diversion to get money, or you make a diversion to get the nutrients. But I think it's 4 nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got 500 G, assuming it's the same amount of time, you take the 500 G every time because it's more valuable. If it's an either or situation, but we shouldn't really worry about that right now because, like, we don't even know if this is even a good idea.
Worth the time.
Yeah, we don't even know if this is a good idea. So.
Okay, so where am I in the sequence? I need to go forward. Split the blood.
You need to buy some nutrients of the earth. Or save. You need to save. That way you can test whether that stuff is in the spell book. If Midas was in the spell book, that would be actually quite nice.
Well,
You could just go to the world map and save. You don't need to go anywhere special if you don't have a save point easily accessible.
I think the most convenient one is in Low Town, but
it's a small trip to the world map. But I think the way it works is it won't unlock spells until the character that you're supposed to learn it from learns that level of magic. You can't jump forward. The only exception to that is Sarah. Sarah lets you jump forward for level 4 magic. BT dubs, if you ever want to do a New Game Plus, you might want to keep one of those saves handy.
Oh, those big ones? Oh no, I had those in slots 1 and 2. Because of the symbol, I think. I think the ones that I saved over were like super late game stuff.
Yes, but I imagine you don't have your if you were to do New Game Plus, you don't have your settings correct. Because you want to have Japanese set when you load. Otherwise, you have to change language at the start of the game.
Interesting.
Right, you can't change when you load a New Game Plus save. You can't just immediately change your settings. So you always have to have those set before you start the run.
Right. You know what? I mean, I don't know if I thought about attempting New Game Plus, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna send it with any percent, see if I can do it.
You definitely can. This is 100% the harder run, but yeah, you totally can. Are you gonna buy the thing so we can see if it's ripped?
Yes. Like, hello. Oh my gosh! Again.
Because now I think now that the party split, I don't know. Hopefully it works appropriately.
Well, Jansen's in the party, so it's okay. I think
the person that has spirit magic is not in the party. So.
Oh my gosh.
But it will show. It should show you whether if you buy it, it should show you if it's in the spell book or not. I think, but you know. So yeah, just check the spell book.
It just doesn't show anything.
Yeah. This is. You either have to pick up the spell, or the character that learns that. Because if the spell cannot be purchased or found, it has to be learned by that character. So if they have not hit that level, you are not going to have access to that spell.
Then how do you have access to level 5 spirits? What is the purpose of level 5 spirit magic in this? For Barricadus, that's the only reason. That's why.
Level 5 spirit? No.
I'm sorry,
no.
white magic. Sorry, white-black magic. Again, I can't
that would
speak.
be for Shieldus and Barricadus, potentially.
Okay.
That's the theory. Not necessarily, but that is the theory.
And what would Warm Vest be used for again?
When you
Ice
okay,
Magic
so
Beast.
the Living Ice and Ice Magic Beast. When you get when the so Living Ice has that attack where it I don't know, it's like called Freezing Bite or whatever, and then it says this character's been surrounded by a cold. Then they will get that status effect. I don't know if it always happens, but it can happen. And then they follow up. They attack that party member again and like encase them in ice. If you don't have the warm vest on, they will be frozen. You can't do anything with them, which could just kill the fight, in my opinion. Now I've not tested these fights thoroughly on New Game, so I can't confirm. But and then for Ice Magic Beast, it has an attack where it hits everybody in a row, and they all get hit with like ice. Okay, and then the next turn, it freezes it does like this. I think it's called Below Zero, and it like causes a snowstorm, and all the characters that are in that row get frozen.
Right,
Okay.
and that's it. And I think after a couple turns they come back.
After a couple turns, they come back. If you have Warm Vest, you can equip a Warm Vest. You'll still take the damage from Below Zero, but you won't be frozen.
Freeze effect won't. Yeah.
And then that character can act, which I think that's extremely valuable. To me, that's worth 2,000 golds. And then you sell it later, you get like 400, 500 back.
So I guess chucking on. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because you're chucking bombs regardless. So just put it on something.
No, it does matter. It of course matters. You want the character who has the most HP to have it, because they're the one who is most likely to live. Otherwise, you put it on if it's in the back row, you put it on Ming every time, because she is the person you want living, because she's the most important character out of the group. And if it happens to Mac, because he's probably in the front, you just put a Warm Vest on him and it's fine. Now, again, I don't know. I've not like sat down with Ragnar and peppered him with a bunch of questions. Why were you doing this? Why were you doing that? Like, why didn't you buy Warm Vest? Why didn't you buy Warm Vest? Because I have no idea. When I was routing New Game Plus, I was like, I'm buying this shit. Like, I don't want my Ice Magic Beast fight getting ruined because 3 characters got frozen at once and then they can't do any damage. Like, that shit sucks, But for some reason, people weren't buying it. I don't know if it was because of money or they were like, YOLO or what, but I don't know. For 2,000 grand, it's not that bad, but I don't know.
Are we buying materials for this test, or do we want to wait till the waiting room?
Well, I would. If you're, did you get off the save where you bought this useless accessory?
I just reset.
Yeah, I would buy you need to buy quality iron. You need quality iron, and you need the nutrition of the earth. Can you make a dinosaur ring right now? Is that possible? Is that a thing? Can this guy sell you pendulums? Does he have pendulums?
That's what I was trying to find earlier. I don't think he does.
I would love to have some pendulums. That would be so nice for the trade.
No.
Okay, so he doesn't have pendulums. So you need beast hide. What do you need for the check?
What is this? Earth Ring Plus? Is that what this is? No.
Does he sell Raging Beast Eye? He does not.
Appear so.
Okay. So you can't make a dinosaur ring either. Okay, well, boo-hoo, I guess. Yeah, so you need 3 quality iron sand and then 7 nutrition of the earth, and you have a tremor
Total
ring.
or 3 more?
What's that?
3 total or 3 more? I need
a total of 3. So you need 1 more. 3 quality iron sand, and then 7 nutrition of the earth.
I gotta find this on the damn wiki again. I mean, what is this called? Earth ring something?
It's called
Earth.
It's called
ring.
tremor. It's called yeah. There's tremor ring, and then there's earth powered ring. Right? I think it's earth powered ring. Well, that's a complex ring.
I don't want tremor ring ultra.
No. Probably
Iron
not.
Sand 3 nutrition of the earth. Okay. All right. Now how much does this cost? So typically. Would I have 3 iron quality sand? Well, probably just for random encounters. Buy 1, get 3, pick up the 4.
It's not that big of a deal. It's 30 G, so it's negligible.
And I mean, if you get the 4 versus, so basically you lose 100 gold by choosing the 4 nutrition of the earth versus the 500 gold, which is. Or no, how much were we losing? 200, I think. Yeah, you gotta buy 7, so that's 700.
Costs 790 if you don't have any components.
Right.
Plus the 400 from a power drink. Plus all the time it takes to do all this. So it's you call it 1190. At least now we know it's possible, so I appreciate that. I don't think you can get Frontier Sight, right? I think you can buy that here, at least. Maybe at probably the secret shop or some shit. Which is not relevant. You know what I mean when I say secret shop, right?
Canal Street.
Yeah. Canal Street.
And according to the wiki, that's where it is. That's the only place you can get it.
Yep.
Plus, if you steal it from some weird enemies. Anyway. Yeah, ultra rings are pretty bad. Or would be pretty bad in terms of like needing to get stuff.
Yep.
What would be insane is that is there any way for us to get Mother's Nature's? It's Burning Cave. No, these are side. No. No, you can only steal it.
Yeah, anything that's
Great Ancient
stolen
Ruins.
is not worth our effort, unless it was stealing something that was so good that we needed it. It would have to be like a weapon or an accessory or a ring or something that was insane.
You have to steal it from someone in the Burning Cave or Temple of Enlightenment, or in the Great Ancient Ruins. You have to have someone drop it, which, based on some of the stuff in this game, it's not likely, since it's a level 3 ring. I think I spent 8 hours trying to farm. Oh, what's it called? For the level 3 machine killer rings. Adamantine ore. No, power reactors. Those things don't drop for the life of me.
Yeah. Yeah, anything past level 2 is just kind of, I don't know. It's just a really big time waste, and it's not really that important. But
okay, so we can get a level 2 or Earth. We can get a tremor ring at this point that can be used for Mac, and then we dispel, and then we do some damage. Hopefully, let's see. All right, you can.
Yeah,
you would just have this tremor ring.
You would hope that he was doing you'd hope that he would do like how much? I think Ming's doing like what 500 with a cast, with a grounda, right? Something like that.
I mean, with Minda, she was doing 514 or 520 something.
Okay.
Normally, it's 420 something.
So what you'd hope is that with a full combo, Mac is doing like 700 damage, or you hit with the ring, one or the other. You know what I mean? I don't. You know, again, it depends on what's actually good. Don't sell the search. Okay, good. I would not sell your.
Not sell what?
I was gonna say don't sell your earrings of wisdom, but you didn't. Don't sell your earrings.
Oh, I wasn't gonna do that. Never.
Okay, well I'm just making sure.
Oh, I'm
just looking out for you, buddy.
Search glasses. I mean, who would wear these?
For testing purposes, it's worth keeping. Okay. That way you don't have to do math when you're testing living ice.
Right, the whole point of me selling stuff was for more grounded bombs. I need these. Anything else? There we go. I don't care. Bombs in despair. It's not sharp things. Don't care.
You always get mysterious perfume, and you sell the Kellalon hearts.
Angela, that's good. We're good on sticky tape now, right?
You don't ever use sticky tape again. You only use it at the start, unless you were making one of those uber elemental rings.
What else?
You would maybe need junk hearts, depending. Yeah, you want some healing tanks, or a healing tank, some healing herbs, some couple of mana herbs, maybe some Angel's Plume if you need them.
I have 5 at this point. Should be alright. Plus you got us some later.
Right. So then
maybe a ground bomb. Maybe a ground bomb.
You need 3. You do need 3 ground bombs. You need 3 ground bombs, or 2 or 3. You need 2, at least.
And this is for the Kaiman Sarah section?
Yes.
Alright, who's tossing a... Do I still have a guy? Hold on. Yes, I do.
You should.
I do.
It's where the magic is happening. All the magic is happening for this route. Though that's not to say don't check things out for yourself. I don't know shit. I'm just a guy.
No, this is this is such a niche reference. You remember the movie Sky High?
No.
Okay, I'd have to pull a picture if I could find it. Oh my gosh.
You just post it in the memes, or just DM it to me.
Yeah, no, they don't have it. It's such a niche reference. I'm just like that. Okay, that's right. I was checking to see who's chucking a ground bomb. Let's see, 0. We're past that. We're past that. That's ground bomb.
The answer is it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, here's the ground bomb section. It's in the final fight of the train.
That's the final fight of the train, yes. That's where you throw ground bombs.
Let me swap the scene so.
Another complicated battle depending on what happens. You may not have to use all those ground bombs. And if you don't use those ground bombs, you just save them. And that's fine. You just keep them.
Keep them for well,
The next two boss
or Ice
fights that
Magic
would call
Beast.
for it. Yep.
That's right.
So it's all good. But you absolutely do not need to throw 6 ground bombs for that fight. People just did not just say, what if we bring ground bombs?
Mm-hmm.
Save fucking 1,200 gold.
Yeah, someone tossed a ground bomb, someone attacks, someone tossed a ground bomb, someone attacks, and then boom, they're dead. How much do ground bombs do? Do you know that offhand? Oh, it says it right here, 163. Again, read the instructions.
Chances are, I probably, if I have data, I've posted it there, especially now because this is a work in progress. So, chances are I'm just going to keep all the data there. I don't know if ultimately with this thing I would have all the data here because it could really make it hard to read.
Well, if you want, a groundless bomb against living ice does 783 damage, just in case. If it's like, dude,
that is good damage or good info.
I would basically only toss the groundless bomb if it's like, dude, for the life of me, I refuse to party wipe here, but I know this groundless bomb will kill this thing if someone survives and is able to toss it.
I mean,
it would just be at the expense of Ice Magic Beast, which I would like. I do want to have that groundless bomb saved to see how much damage it does against Ice Magic Beast.
I can. You don't need. I can just tell you because all I have to do is pull up Ragnar's run, and he gets a groundless bomb for.
Oh, he does toss one against it?
Yes, he saves it for IMB.
Well, I'm curious. What is it?
I'll tell you how much it does. Does 1861 to IMB.
Wowzers. Okay.
Hits very hard. I think it saves 2 bombs or something. I don't know. Something like that. $1861 groundless bomb. And then how much does the grounded bomb do?
Wow. What was his time for disc 3? That's
752. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to beat. If you're not beating bombs with your combo or your attack, it's not worth attacking.
4 hours and 5 minutes for disc 3 is disgusting.
To be fair, add, I don't know, over the course of the run, add 10 or 15 minutes or whatever from loads. It sounds way more nasty than it is. I'm not saying Ragnus's run is bad. I'm just saying the load time thing can really throw off how you estimate these
I
things.
just can't believe how much freaking load time gets shaved off just from having just having a better system.
Uh,
Like
this is
that.
a this game was not very well optimized, right? It was a bit of a struggle bus. So it had
What was my?
bad frame rate. So like there was slowdown in the game.
Yes.
You have loads coming in and out of every fight. You have loads going in and out of every door and cutscene.
Yes.
And like the frame rate thing is a big deal because like some spells really slow you down. So
Hmm.
like add all that up and it's yeah, that's a lot after over like 7 hours.
Yeah. I mean, my current PB for Disc 3 is 5 hours 17 minutes, and that's with I think 3 or 4 party wipes. I think maybe 2 with Ice Magic Beast, and then I think I party wiped with Grilgan in that run. I don't remember.
The fastest achieved 360 time was 6:45:09. So um
Yeah, I'm not
I
even
don't
doing
know
Nefarious
how
Saints at that point.
so yeah. I haven't watched that 6:45:09. It's possible that's actually a better run than Ragnus's world record. In terms of execution, it may be a better run. I don't know.
Okay. Um. Now I have the okay. I have that ring. Let's get that discus.
Beating the 360 world record is a very good goal. I will definitely say that. If you can beat the 360 world record, good job.
What's the 360 world record? 6:45. You said.
6:45:09.
Is that currently still on the
Yep. Yep. Disc 4 was terrible, otherwise a really nice run. Those splits will be painful to run against. That was his comment. This route could probably beat that time. I don't know by how much because uh, it all gets very weird due to frame rate stuff and loads and shit. So I don't know, but this route should beat that time. Especially when he says Disc 4 is terrible, and without watching the run, I have an idea of why Disc 4 was terrible. It
Amazing
starts with the
pace.
letter G.
That would have been pace.
Just a guess, though.
Oh, everybody got put to sleep during the Nefarious Saints. That slowed him down a bunch.
Well, that's because, again, for some reason, people want to gamble against gold, which is really stupid. Really stupid. Like,
Fucking
you
Bill
have the
Smith.
swords, but they, because the thing is, they didn't, like, go and get gamble, and they didn't have, like, Gaia Ring. I haven't tested Nefarious Saints on New Game, but those routes that I put them at the bottom of my guide. If you go to the bottom of my guide, the theoretical
What the
Nefarious
hell?
Saint.
What the hell is he doing? He's just attacking with Tolts and doing 154 damage. That's awful.
Where?
Sorry, hang on. I didn't have the run pulled up. So he's doing the us and bombs, the level 2 and level 3 bombs. Yeah, like that's a seems to be a pretty sound strategy for the rest of them. And then you get to here. I don't know.
Mhm.
Okay, that's stone.
You
And then
stone,
and
yeah.
then in the next round, he's just I think he just attacks gold and does jack shit.
Okay, so there's a few problems with this, right? One, he didn't power drink Tolton.
And he's casting gamble. Well,
He
that
didn't
gamble was
power.
insane, but anyway, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He didn't power drink Tolton, so Tolton's gonna do less damage. He has a bad ring on Tolton. Dinosaur ring does jack shit for gold, so there you wouldn't do that. Hopefully, again, it depends on it. It depends, but the either actually I don't need to fucking explain this. You can just look at my proposed strategies. I don't need to explain this, but Tolton may do good enough damage on his own that he could just kill gold. If he doesn't, then you just don't do that. And that's fine.
Your thoughts on these levels that he has right here? Is that pretty accurate to current run, or did he just spend time grinding at some point?
I don't know off the top of my dome.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my dome. That seems reasonable.
Anyway.
But yeah, of course Tolton's gonna do like no damage if you don't power drink him and you have a bad ring on. I would hope that if you did those two things, he would hit gold for like hopefully like 700 damage. I want him to do like 800 damage. If he doesn't do 800 damage, then Tolton attacking gold on his own is not a good idea. But if you have both of your swords comboing gold, gold will die. Or, you know. Or if one is with a power drink, it will kill gold after 2 turns. But no one would know that if they didn't try leveling combo, which they didn't.
There's like some guy who commented on my video wanting someone to do 100%, another 100% run of the game. I'm like, dude, I don't think you understand.
You do it, asshole. that's my answer. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
no, I'm like, dude, there's no fucking shot that like any of us would be one to play our bodies through. Like
yes.
Okay, I will say this: if that person is watching this stream or watches this VOD later, I will tell you what. If I break the world record for any percent, I will fucking
don't make any promises. Don't make any promises to these people. I'm just saying.
Look.
Don't make promises you don't want to keep, alright?
Even if Ragnar goes like, yo, I'm gonna try that route and I'm gonna crush it, hey man, that's cool. I'm gonna see if I can try it.
No, that'd be great. No, it'd be great if he came back. I mean, I haven't like DM'd him about it because whatever, he's doing his own thing. It's all good. But eventually, like,
he's the whole reason why I started my channel, making content about it. Because I used to watch him, because I watched some of his runs in middle school, and then, like a year ago, I'm like, you know what? I want to play the game again. Then I'm like, you know what? What if I made a YouTube series on this? Then I'm like, you know what? What if I started speedrunning this game? And
there you go.
Now
that's how it starts.
And now, based on your encouragement, I was like, wait a minute, can I like legitimately beat the world record? That's crazy.
Not with Xbox One.
No.
But but you can
Even
get.
with it, I talked to my brother about it. He goes like, "Dude, SSDs are so expensive right now." But I'm like, yeah.
The SSD will help. It'll
But
help.
it won't be as much as an Xbox Series X.
No. No, it won't. Your loads will be like the Rich Napoleon, the
You know,
other New Game Plus runner. He
you
has an
know what?
SSD in his Xbox One.
How much is a used Xbox Series X?
Uh,
$250 from eBay.
250. You sure that sounds a bit too good to be true? 250
That's from eBay, but yeah.
for a Series X.
Oh hell no! Walmart says 570. Fuck you. I'd rather just buy a new one. No.
I'd figure they'd probably be around $500, 450 or something.
God, that's still not that. I would just rather buy a new one.
Yeah, when Microsoft increased the
Put this damn
prices,
game
that
on Steam.
I know, I know,
Jesus.
I know. Preaching to the choir, buddy. Preaching to the choir. I don't disagree. That'd be nice. Even if it was just the 360 version with no additional creature
Some
comforts, that would at least mean
felt
people could play the game.
some fella on Reddit's wanting to sell his. And I'm like, hey, hey, let's talk, brother. Let's talk. No, it's okay. Refurbished? I don't know about that, but here, I'll take a look. What do you got, Best Buy? 470 for a refurbished Series X from GameStop or from Best Buy. Mm. This is one of the things where like I should have thought about this during Black Friday or Cyber Monday and maybe pulled the trigger, but it's like it would only be for running Lost Odyssey. That's that's
If it's
kind of
only if it's only for running Lost Odyssey,
there. I'm just like, what am I doing?
if it's literally the only reason why you get it, you could just get a Series S, I guess. But
But the disc, that's the thing.
you
I'd have
just
to.
buy the game digitally. You'll
Yeah.
save money. You'll probably save a bit of money if you just went that route. No one has tested
The
Series
ser
S yet, but I think it ought to be the same speed as Series X.
and do I want to
You
be the
could,
guinea pig? I mean, I could
I think,
theoretically do
I
that.
think, I think Crokel said that they would be getting a Series S. That he would be getting a Series S. So I don't know. See if Crokel is actually going to bite the bullet. But again, like, you could always just like keep on doing runs and see if you want to actually commit to that rather than buy a thing and then end up not doing it. That's how I look at that.
Wait a minute. Some dude said that the Series S is actually faster than Series X. No
Who said
way.
that? Who said that? Are you talking about what Crokel was posting?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's from December 4th in the general tab. Let me
Right.
switch
Yeah.
let me switch my screen. I'm like, if a Series S is faster than a Series X, that's actually an L on Microsoft.
I don't understand. Like I posted in that chat. I don't quite understand how that would be, but I
If
don't
that's
know.
true, that's actually bad for Microsoft. Because if I
It,
pay more money for a bigger system, that should be the fastest thing that's
well,
available.
the
That's my logic.
well, there's a few other factors beyond just the hardware here. So one is firmware. So they could be making like this is that to me is just pure hearsay because one, you could have an older Series X comparing against a newer Series S. Okay, and if they change the components at all, then it's possible that the Series S would be faster than the Series X, but not because the Series S is just naturally faster. It's just because there's newer components in that console that the SSD is a bit faster. You understand what I'm saying?
Oy.
So there's that factor. And then the other thing is, I don't know if there's been ever any firmware updates, OS updates from Microsoft that has changed how the emulation works over time. So here's another potential scenario for you. You have a run that was run on Series X in 2021, and then you have a run that was also run on Series X in 2025, but they changed the emulation a little bit and it improved. Once again, that has nothing to do with hardware. That is entirely software driven.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said what I said. Like I'm not convinced that's necessarily true. It could be true. I'm not saying it couldn't be true, but there's other things that can be true, or it can literally be hyper specific to this one game. It's just for some reason Blue Dragon is like that. And even then I would still I need some hard data to actually be like, okay,
Well, I mean, I'm kind of getting the itch to go pick up a Series S because I can go pick one up right now. I think if I just go to Walmart and just go grab one.
yep. You can also like see if you can get one secondhand. They're probably not as ridiculous. Or like I said, you could wait on Crocal. Uh,
Well, I guess the question is how many. Yeah, see if you can add them. Because Krokel has not been active in this Discord too much, which is fine. Everybody's got a life.
well, they don't they don't have they're basically like I'm not bothering unless I have the hardware, which I totally understand
Oh,
because
for running.
emulation, yeah, emulation is not legal due to it not being quite uh, good enough.
It crashes.
If
If ZD
they,
didn't
they
crash, would it be legal?
yes,
Do you think
if
it
I
ever
could
gets
get through,
fixed?
yes, of course. If I can get through it, this is a good standard. If I can get, I have a pretty average rig. I have a 3070, I have a 3700X, blah blah blah. If I can if I can complete a full run, then it should be legal. Like it should be
Mm-hmm.
fine. If I can actually, without having to do any really funky business of modification or using a save, you have to use save anywhere glitch or not glitch. You have to use a save anywhere cheat engine exploit. Then no, you know. So if you can't actually complete, if I can't complete the game in one sitting without it crashing, and then even then you have to do it multiple times to make sure it still doesn't crash.
You know what? Let me check one of my other closets because I wonder if my brother brought uh, a Series S that I sold him a couple years ago and he just didn't take it with him. I'll be right back.
That would be hilarious.
No, I do not have one. So, I ended up having the box, but system was not in there. Okay. Um. Um. With a trade-in. Oh, I don't need that much space. $350. Hmm.
All right, hello.
Yep, I'm here.
You're
I
back.
don't think you heard me when I first came back. I found the box, but no console. So I think he just left it here. But when he departed the house.
No.
Yeah, I just looked up. They're I think they're $400 even for the Series S right now.
Yep. Yep. Unless you have an extensive like 360 or Xbox One collection, and you know, or you are interested in getting like disc games, which Xbox One games and 360 games are pretty cheap, you could just get a Series S.
Well, I mean,
But yeah. Um,
well, according to MTB, he says they're pretty similar. He says it's pretty damn similar.
I would have, yes. Like that's why I'm like I don't.
If it's seconds, then we're just gonna chalk it up to execution thing, which is fine. Just be better at
Yeah.
the game, and
I
that'll make
mean,
the difference.
this game is not that optimized, so it doesn't really matter right now. We're talking like this is all just like speculation. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the, the reason why no one has beaten Ragnus's time or Ragnar's time
Is
is not
because
because
no one has
no one's done it.
tried to.
Yes, that's all it is. It's the same deal. It's the same deal with it was the new game plus time and the 100% time, which the 100% time is very beatable. It was done on 360. Like it's very beatable, but it's like 20 hours. And you know, the best way for that to actually be a fun run and not be 20 hours is if we could bust open the game and uh get the somehow access debug menu or find an SP glitch or anything like that. But that's uh, that's a whole other kettle of fish, as they say. So, but yeah, I mean, if I were in your position, um, unless you were very dedicated to getting world record, I would just stick with what you got. See where you can go, and if you feel committed, then sure.
I have
You
an
know,
Xbox One X that I basically gave downstairs to be the family TV, just for that to be, I don't know, whatever the hub area for whatever.
hmm
I don't know if the One X has better load times than the One S.
uh, maybe I don't know. Kind of comes down to the hard drive, but it might be a little bit better. Don't know.
I don't.
Don't I've never. I did not have an X. I skipped Xbox One entirely.
Yeah,
So
it's funny. I think I had a One S. Um, then that thing got broken, and then at like TJX stores, like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, sometimes you get like random stuff brand new for like stupid cheap. She said there was a One X there for like $250. I'm like, brand new? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, go buy that immediately. And I just paid her back because those were $500 at the time. I'm like, dude, how are we gonna how'd you get a brand new Xbox for half the price just because?
it happens sometimes. You got to keep your ear to the ground.
Well, thankfully I had an inside source at the time.
Well, you know what? You know what they call that? An inside job.
Yeah, I literally told her like, yeah, literally the next day after work, she just bought it and she hid the damn thing. And the only reason why it wasn't bought immediately is because it was put behind the desk, and someone's like, "Why is this here?" "Oh, I guess it's for sale. We just haven't put it on the floor yet." She was like, "I'm buying that."
Yeah. It's not on the floor because I already bought it.
No, it's just like someone put like one of the associates put it there, and they just forgot to put it out on the floor. That's why.
Wow.
Just
Yeah, well,
just stupid lucky. You could find all kind like dude, especially this time of year, you can find all kinds of great stuff on for the dirt cheap.
yep, because
Anyway,
people are trying to make some Christmas money.
um, I am so tempted just to end stream and go to Walmart right now, but I don't know if that would be the wisest decision in the world. But anyway,
Well, you know, you decide what you do with your money. If I were in your position, I would just try to get another PB before I commit to that.
yeah. All right. What were we doing again?
Well, I'm about to go to bed, but
That's fair.
You are gonna go
Test this discus ring. That's what I'm about.
Yes.
Okay, that's
and also, I guess, do a better job at the train. The train could also use some testing too, like the train battles.
Yes, that is true. Oh my gosh, I need some water ASAP.
Not so much the final train battle. The final train battle, I think, is kind of solved. Sort of seems solved. I put in time for that one, but not the little battles.
Oh, now I understand why the planet ring is so important. It's because that ground damage is good on con. You just have an attack, or you just still have a combo regardless.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you could use that.
The tremor ring.
You could use the tremor ring on the train.
Okay, what kind of stuff can you buy here? You
That's
can buy
mind-blowing.
you can buy a warm vest in the waiting station. In terms of ring components,
Yeah. Can you buy? Is this the same components?
Well, I don't have money, so it's hard to see. Quality iron, sand, nutrition of the earth. I don't think
Okay,
there's
so
any there's no pendulums. And then you have shieldus and barricadus again.
It's the same shop as the one upstairs. Okay, so
Yes, and it's all in one because you have the weapons here.
Yes.
So avoiding so this shop right here was definitely the most optimal.
Correct.
And you can do it either as cook or you can do it as con.
I would
Maybe as cook because you have to go in that direction anyway. Talk to the old woman, come back, and then go to work.
you have to go in that direction regardless. Doesn't matter.
Another question is where's the discus? Is it in this one or is it in the next one?
You go in that direction regardless with both characters.
So here's
Because
this should be the discus right here, I think.
Kime steals this train.
That's a flare bomb. Interesting. I don't know if that flare bomb's worth it.
Saves you 500G later on. That's what that does.
Just a question:
If you use
how much money saved do we need at this point?
That's a great question. I do not know the answer to.
Because
Also,
is that pickup worth it? Because I mean, we've basically already killed the final shop, right? Well, I say you. Let me just be preface. Hollywood has killed that. I haven't done shit. I just read Discord. That's what I do.
hey, remember what we were talking about earlier about reading? It's very important. You gotta read the instructions. It's this platform that you get the discus.
You probably said that in the Discord, didn't you? I just didn't read it.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't.
What is this ring now that I think about? What is this?
It's not useful, I don't think.
Do you see that in paralysis? Yeah, I don't know about that, Jim.
Probably not that useful.
Frequently neutralizes enemy GC. When would that be useful?
It'd be useful for Ancient Fiend.
Does B take physical damage?
They both take physical damage.
Uh-huh.
But you can also just get a guy if you get the Gaia. If you get the sword, you get the Gaia ring.
I think it does it anyway, right?
It does. What are you talking about? It does it anyway. What's it? What are you talking about?
Is the Gaia ring? I don't know. Dude, maybe I should go to bed too. My god.
The Gaia ring drops GC as well.
Yep, that's what I was talking about.
Yes. So if you were to do some shenanigans, you would either use the scroll dissection or you would use the Gaia ring and whatnot and then drop the GC and then you can start casting or attacking in the back. But again, all fall is so bad. That's the whole problem. All fall really
Is there a way to nullify all fall? I guess you have to cast all rise on yourself, and that's.
That's a great question. I do not have the answer. I do not have the answer to that.
I have a bad habit of closing the wiki tab. I just need to keep it open at all times, or at least favorite it. Okay, gameplays. Not skill. Spells. Is it spirit magic?
You can use erase. The problem with erase, apparently, supposedly, it only removes a negative magic effect. Single. There's also reset, but I think that's only for enemies. So, but if erase,
I don't think all rise is something that you can cast.
No, it's a thing Ancient Fiend casts.
And that's it. Yeah, that's just.
If the wiki is wrong and erase works for everything, then you could use erase. If it only cures one status ailment, then it's trash. Unless it defaults to physical attack or whatever, it's bad, right? Because you have it's random then. It's a negative magic effect. So if erase removes everything.
It says a negative effect according to the game.
Even that might be false. It could be false. But sometimes these games are wrong. Like, they say a thing, but it's not true. You can't always just, take them at face value. You know what I mean? Because, famously, in, I think the original release of FF7, there's, a magic defense stat, right? Oh, you have magic defense. In the original release of FF7, that stat did literally nothing. It did nothing. The numbers were there, but it did nothing. So
Oh, it's bad programming. Nice.
Bad programming. So if it could say removes a status effect, right? But it may actually do them all. I don't know. Don't take the game at its word, right? Can always confirm. Same thing with me. Don't take me at my word. Confirm yourself. I could be full of shit, right? So,
This is such a tangent, but the Last Remnant apparently tells you nothing, and apparently fans created a wiki just trying to just from testing the game, figuring out how things work. Like, that's so terrible that the game doesn't tell you its mechanics.
um, well, some games are like that, and it's not necessarily that it's bad in my opinion. It's just you have to make the game work around that. You know what I mean? It has to be designed in such a way that we don't tell you anything, but you can learn by playing the game. Right? That's like that means it's good game design. Otherwise it's bad game design. Well, with that being said, I am gonna
It's
catch some
7:30.
sleep.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
I'm gonna do the same, to be honest.
it's nice chatting with you. Good
Yeah,
luck.
I mean, I'll probably tomorrow afternoon. I mean, maybe an Xbox Series S in hand or not. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, definitely sleep on that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, it's been real.
All right.
Okay. Um. Yeah, that's honestly sounds good to end it here. Let me find a save point. What would be a good space to? It's fine. Yeah, about a 3 hour stream. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. If not, sometime later this week. And yeah, starting next week, I have 2 weeks off, so I've got free time galore.